First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burger King. Everybody said it won't be. Till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. And yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Like Father, Like Son, Part 7, man. Gotta talk about this. A lot of shit done come to my attention. A lot of shit, I don't know who I want to talk about first, Bill Haney or Devin Haney. Let's talk about Bill. Bill Haney, I think Bill Haney is grew up in Oakland, very rough city. And by the way, we got, in Marshall, that's where I'm from. Anyway, we got one more black store, which is called Hicks Corner. Yeah, it's in the west side of Marshall, Texas, by the way. East Texas to be exact. 903 is the goddamn area code. Yeah, Hicks Corner. Miss Hicks and Mr. Hicks, they about in their 90s now. And, after we lose that store, I don't know what's next. I think that's gonna be the last thing we got in Marshall for black folks. It's like a hood grocery store. And yeah, all the winos can come chill, and yeah, the community come. Yeah, that's the first store I ever remember mama giving me, $1.50 and sending me down there, and walking through the trail and going to hill. Cause it's a little trail, you can walk right up to it. But it's a place where people gather. It ain't no bullshit. But yeah, Hicks Corner, Hicks grocery store, we call it Hicks Corner because it's right on the corner. And man, damn. But yeah, a lot of shit done happened. That's a very that. But anyway, they from Cali, Mr. and Mrs. Hicks, and they nephews and sons and all them came from Oakland one time and kicked it with us. Brought down some of that Cali weed and shit. Yeah, this when I first learned about putting syrup on the blunt. Yeah, they put that perp on the blunt and shit like that. And so, but they used to tell us about Oakland a lot. And I just used to peep them dudes swagger. Them dudes in Oakland different. They real thorough, bro. Them motherfuckers thorough. And they different, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I done met a lot of Oakland dudes are very different. They very sturdy. They sturdy, they thorough. And they built different out there, bro. They built different. Them Bay dudes don't play. They hustling mentality is different. Yeah, man, a lot of shit, bro. A lot of shit, man. I just remember them dudes. And I just remember I just remember, because it was about 7 of them came down. And I just remember they were cool, but they just carried themselves different. Yeah, got, that player, pimp, boss type mentality. They got that kind of shit. They got a lot of sauce in Oakland. And Too Short, one of my favorite, yeah, you know what I'm saying, he put on. And so they different out there, bro. And to come up out of Oakland, you gotta be a bad motherfucker. Let alone be successful out of Oakland. Bill, and this ain't nothing I'm uplifting. But Bill Haney, he not only made it up out of Oakland, and he got in a little trouble, got up out of it. But Bill Haney, before Devin Haney got all these millions and all that, Bill Haney had Rolls Royces, mansions and shit, and Maybach, all that kind of shit. So he's lived that kind of life. And so I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know too many people that'll give up that kind of, he gave that shit up. And his son got in a lot of fights in school, and he asked him one day, "You want to be a fighter?" So he took him to the gym. And Devin Haney been wanting to fight ever since. Devin Haney, let me tell you something about him. Devin Haney, even though I know a lot of people mad at him because he ain't a thug, I know a lot of people mad at him because he didn't grow up eating syrup sandwiches and shit, and mayonnaise sandwiches and shit, and all that kind of shit, and fried bologna sandwiches and shit. I know a lot of you motherfuckers get mad at that, but just cause he didn't grow up in the hood, he got a lot of shit in him, bro. Devin a dog. Devin was a kid that really wanted to fight. He a badass. That motherfucker, he's bad. And that motherfucker tough. A lot of people don't talk. Devin Haney, his heart bigger than Texas, bro. His heart, bro. That motherfucker got heart, bro. I'm gonna tell you what fucked me up. Devin Haney said when he was like 12, something like that, he used to let 3 older teenagers come and he had to spar them all at once and couldn't throw a punch. Just work on his defense. So it's just shit like that. Bill Haney, man, you raised a man. You raised a man. Like I said, to give up that lifestyle, I don't know too many people. I've hit a few, let me quit. But anyway, just the little shit I've come up on in life, it's hard to let that shit go. But I'm just saying, I ain't never been on no kingpin status. I ain't gonna say kingpin, but I just ain't never been on that kind of level with no Maybachs and shit like that. To give that up, you know how many selfish motherfuckers would have kept trying to ball out and kept bumping his head going in and out of prison trying to live that life. Bill Haney didn't go back to prison. Bill Haney's son is a multi-millionaire right now. And I gotta be honest, black folks don't respect him. Black fans do not respect Bill Haney. Instead of looking at, cause Bill Haney still got that Oakland, that street shit still. Bill Haney will slap the dog shit out of most of your favorite trainers. Most of your favorite trainers, Bill Haney will slap the dog shit. And you saw when he got in Cambose's father's face. And you saw that shit. Bill Haney, he'll fight with his son. That's what I like about him the most. I know for a fact, Bill Haney, he'll get in that shit, when Roger Mayweather did with Floyd, when Floyd fought Zab and shit, and Roger Mayweather jumped in the ring and tried to fight Zab, yeah, Bill Haney, if a try to headbutt or just do some dirty shit to Devin in the ring, Bill Haney gonna come across them ropes. And you gonna see the whole city of Oakland come out. Whole lot of sauce. Black folks don't like him. Most black fans don't respect him. A lot of people say he's cap. A lot of people say he just talk. And he tell a lot of lies and shit. Let me tell you something about Bill Haney. For one, it's called Devin Haney Promotions. And he's a partner in it. He's a partner with his son. Some shit that I don't see. I don't know. I ain't never ran across a black man and his father that got a business. We don't even do. Most black men hate their father. Even if he was in their life. I know brothers that father is in their life and they still can't stand him and don't respect him. Most black men don't respect their father. Especially enough to have a business with him. They built a business together, a brand from the ground up. Devin was fighting in Mexico and shit. Bill Haney struggled just to make a way for his son. Cause he could have had the easy way. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, when you been plugged in, it ain't nothing to get, some of them things dropped off. Yeah, just on the credit of my name, I can get them things dropped off and I can be back on top. Nah, he didn't do that. He grinded and believed in the process. I don't think black men, I don't think they look at it like, because at this point, black fathers don't get appreciated. I don't know no black father that's appreciated in America. I don't know none. That's not promoted. That's not a thing. And I want to make something very clear. It's not just black fathers. I want to say something too. Because I've talked shit, and I got to correct myself every now and then. I've talked shit about T.O. Sr., and I think he's a drunk, and I think he talked too much, and Bill Haney gonna slap the dog shit out of him. If he fight T.O., they gonna both fight. T.O. gonna fight David. Bill gonna fight T.O. Sr. They gonna fight, and I can't wait. I want to see that fight. I really want to see Bill versus T.O. Sr. But let me make something very clear. Even though I think T.O. Sr. is a moonshine, drinking motherfucker, and he might snout that powder. Yeah, he might be a snouter, but I want to make something very clear. I respect you getting T.O. to that point. I respect it, bro. I don't think you're a good trainer at all. You got him there, bro. You got him signed with Top Rank. He became a world champ. I got to give you credit, T.O. Sr. I got to give you credit, bro. I got to give Kenny Porter, even though I don't think he was a great trainer, I got to give you credit for getting Sean Porter there, bro. Got to give you a lot of credit. I'm really, I think it's disgusting. It's a lot of trainers that really ain't shit that get a lot of praise. Another thing I gotta say, Bill Haney, I think you a good trainer. And I think you took time to really learn the science. And cause you be teaching in that corner, I listen to you. I'm just gonna keep it real. I would like for you to still be in the corner to be there with them because I think your presence matters. I just wish, I'm telling you, Devin Haney with his skills, I just gotta say it. It's other shit in him that a seasoned trainer can bring out, like a Virgil Hunter, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. When I think of Devin Haney's style, I think of Virgil Hunter. Virgil Hunter would be. I saw what he done with Ward, bro. I'm seeing what he doing with Buatsi. Buatsi's becoming a much better fighter. The style of Devin Haney is perfect for a Virgil Hunter. And one thing about you though, Bill Haney is not selfish. He's brought Mike McCallum in his corner. That was dope as shit. Yoel Judah, which is Ab Judah's father. He's brought several people in his corner. He's worked with Floyd Mayweather Sr. He's not selfish. Virgil Hunter, that style. Even Cunningham. Virgil Hunter though. And Derrick James right now, I just think he got a lot on his plate. But I would love him to be with Derrick James. Derrick James, he just picked up Joshua. He got Frank, he got Earl, he got Jamel. I don't know if he'd have enough because Devin he's a main attraction too. So I don't know if he would have enough time to train all them fighters. And they all the headliners. So I think Virgil Hunter would be the perfect trainer for Devin Haney. Because it's a lot of shit I'm seeing in him that it's just not coming out. But yeah, Bill Haney, he's a man's man. Bill Haney inspires me. I think he should inspire many more black men. A lot of black men really talk shit about him. A lot of y'all really think he cap. All that cap, I know them millions ain't cap. I know them Rolls Royces that Devin Haney dropped. That shit ain't cap, bro. There's a lot of shit that really ain't cap, bro. That shit is not cap. Bill Haney, one thing I like about him the most, and I didn't turn this into a Bill Haney. I'm not even saying much about Devin. I'll make another video about the Devin versus Loma, and I'm gonna talk a lot more about Devin. But Bill Haney, he's not selfish, bro. He's not selfish. And he loves to see his son shine. He has no problem with his son being the face. But one thing about it, people fail to realize, Bill Haney, one of the greatest self-promoter of Devin and himself that I've seen in boxing. When it comes to promoting your brand, nobody does it better than Bill Haney and Clarissa Shields. To me, those are the two greatest promoters in the game. Another thing I gotta explain to you motherfuckers, Bob Arum didn't just sign Devin Haney. He signed Devin Haney Promotions. Yeah, it's like a joint. Yeah, Devin Haney Promotions is doing business with Top Rank, so I think we need to put a little more respect. If you motherfuckers can respect Eddie Hearn, who is straight cap, everything Eddie Hearn say is cap. If y'all can respect him, and we see how he do black fighters, we see that shit. So Andrade, he had him for 5 years, never got the Canelo fight, just signed Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga ain't never dropped no numbers or nothing, but he finna get the Canelo fight. So I'm just showing, if we can respect a motherfucker like Eddie Hearn and let him over here and respect him, I think you need to put a little bit goddamn more respect on Bill Haney's name, man. I respect you, bro. You did some shit a lot of these dudes that come from the streets would never do. You took that street to the side and you became a man. And you raised your son, and you raised a man. So for that, I respect you. So yeah, this is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.